There's only one flying playable here in the isle, and that's a Pteranadon. The flying rat with wings, scavenger, a fisher, and a small game hunter. Being the only flying playable in the game, it has a unique moveset and unique mechanics that are kind of difficult to master. But once you're able to learn how to fly, how to hunt, and how to play the Pteranodon, you gain access to an experience unlike any other here in the isle. Welcome to my bird brain guide on how to play Pteranodon. There are three types of launches that you can do as a Pteranodon. You can hold spacebar while staying still to launch yourself vertically. Takes 8% stamina. Or you can do a running launch. You'll sprint, hold spacebar until your wings begin to flap, and then you can launch. If you do it too early, you'll just end up messing it up. You can also do the drop launch. Find a ledge. As you start to fall, press spacebar. You'll use 0% stamina. I would recommend resetting some of your keybinds. Your air brake is naturally bound to your Z button. So what I do is I have some extra buttons on my mouse. I've tied it to my secondary attack B. The reason why I did that is so that whenever I'm doing my air brake, it is also going to automatically try to latch me if I bump into a tree. Trying to aim your attacks as Pteranodon can seem kind of weird. An easy tip that I have for you to practice with is use the bottom of your screen to aim. Hold your camera level with your body so that you can time your attack so the top of the creature's head matches with the bottom of your screen. This will allow you to consistently land hits and help you with your timing. Once you've practiced enough on AI, you start knowing how to time your attacks to when they hit, you can start going after small players, juveniles, and fresh spawns. This first example, Seb and I are practicing on a freshly spawned Carno over here in West Axis. Sounds like he was trying to meet up with another Carno, so he was one calling, and the burps led us right to him. The Pteranadon does not do very well on the ground. It has very little health. You have to attack from the air, even against these fresh spawns. It takes time and takes practice. You're going to want to use your air brake to slow you down to help you with turns, help you aim. You can use either the W key in your mouse to direct your flight path, or you can use A, D, space, and control for more manual adjustments. You can quite literally just go your normal flight speed, and you can chase down most fresh spawns and juveniles. Now this example is a little bit easier to kind of show you how to aim and time your attacks because the ground's a little bit flatter. We were making our way over to South Plains, and on the way down through West Rail Axis over here on the beach, we end up spotting another small Carno. So learning how to maintain your height is just the most difficult thing. And my best recommendation is to just tap space every once in a while. Maybe find some timing in the wing beats, either at the very top, at the bottom, or in the middle, where you can consistently remember to tap space. Get yourself on a timing will keep you level, allow you to turn, and be able to get some easy pecks on any kind of freshies or juveniles. However, making a dash to the water makes you an easy prey for Pteranadon. Not only is your mobility reduced, but I know exactly how high I have to be to hit you. Especially if you practice on fish and frogs, targets in the water are going to be easy prey. Do be careful about going to swim for food. Pteranadon does not swim very well, and you're very likely to drown yourself. This clip is me harassing a bunch of Herreras over here in South Plains. You can attack Herreras when they're on trees and walls by flying a little bit above them off to the side and pecking down. But be careful, Pteranodons are on the Herrera diet, and they will try to get you first. Herreras being smaller playables, however, usually 4, 5, 6 taps on a full grown will knock them out. For juveniles and subs, you usually only need 3 to 4. Using a latch onto trees to gain small amounts of stamina will help you carry out your hunt for a little bit longer. But wait a second, did I just see somebody else jump in after me? Oh boy. You have to be very careful with Pteranodons around water. If you are like a Herrera and you can go underneath the water to dodge me, doesn't mean that you should. And just because you can jump out at me, doesn't mean you know what your air trajectory is going to be like. After he fails a pounce on me, I start hovering over the water where he's going to be coming up. He quite literally cannot afford to let me peck him once or twice. So trying to stay under the water allows me to slow myself down and pace my peck so when he has to come up to get a little pocket of air. However, for this poor Herrera, he does not manage his oxygen correctly. And what ends up happening to him is his body stays down on the bottom. Now, if you guys are only here for a basic Pteranodon guide, you guys can go ahead and leave the video here. This next clip is more of just my plea and reach out to the community. Just a simple question, a favor to ask people who play the Isle or are looking to get into the Isle. You should be playing the Isle for the hardcore survival experience that it is. Now, you can have fun doing PvP, that's fine. I'm not saying don't go out and hunt players. But what I am saying is you should not be playing a stego like a bodyguard or apex predator. As Seb and I were hunting down this Beppy over here in Water Access. Look at this. Longtime players of the Isle have a collective hatred for stegos. Stegos are overpowered. They're strong.
Coming in, man. Coming to protect his little DP friend.
If you're a stego
Not fucking play with these stegos.
and you only play stego because you have a power fantasy of being able to do whatever you want to people, you're probably not that good at the game. Obviously, the stego thinks that he can protect his buddy with no repercussions. I, however, know that power swings tend to hit close to the body. I killed the Beppy!
Yeah!
So Seb and I tricked this stego into killing his own Beppy friend. Now, had these stegos gone off on their own, I probably wouldn't have even included this clip in here. I would have saved it for another video for funny moments.
Don't mix back, losers.
The problem I have, and the reason why I have this clip in here, is because these stegos choose to body block. Body blocking is when, you know, a player dies or there's a dead body around, and you decide to sit on it to prevent anybody from eating it.
Bro, they're so bad.
And it gets even funnier too. Besides just body blocking, because quite frankly, we weren't going to starve. We would be able to find some fish, find some frogs, find something else.
Oh, they killed the baby croc too!
Oh my god, that is amazing.
But the stego just got a baby croc killed because he's camping the body.
Oh no.
What?
Sam, you dumb bitch. Now, we were still having a good time. Pteranodon's not hard to grow, and it's a lot of fun. This is just the Trudon of the skies.
Body blocked. I mean, we still got the dub in my eyes, bro.
But you're denying
I'm not gonna lie, man. That
two
DP mixed
birds
pack in, oh, we got it, yes.
food because you're upset at a dino game.
That's what he gets for mixed pack.
Like, all you've done, sir, is give me content.
You stupid ass.
You're not upsetting me.
We just got stegos to kill Beppy.
You guys think it's kill a Beppy?
Yeah.
Now, I like to cause issues. I like to cause problems. I like to call people out for bullshit. Here's the following conversation. Now, you tell me. Am I in the wrong for going after a Beppy player? Am I wrong for telling the stegos they were being childish? Or is this justified? Maybe we should just normalize bullying people with power fantasies. They play stego because they probably got beat up in school, or they maybe don't have a lot of friends IRL, so they want to go the biggest, meanest thing because they don't actually know how to play any kind of true survival game. But it's okay. I understand. It's meant to be a wide variety of people, you know, on the server. It's why it has no rules. But if you're gonna throw in my face, oh, no rules, I can do whatever I want, you're right. I have no rules to abide and follow, and I will mock you to my fullest extent.
He killed this Beppy friend. We were just laughing at him.
In any case, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Do that like, comment, subscribe, algorithm stuff, engage with the video.
Alright, I'm back here.
Let me know what you guys think. Hopefully this was a decent enough Pteranodon guide to get you at least started. And as always, stay trashy. See you in the next one.